fueling up for the day. Beautiful day. Look at all the smoke. Back at home, ash is coming down all over the place. So all I've got to say is my world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, because I never get bored. Good morning, you guys. Jeffrey Howells Carpet Cleaning here, and we are out in Beaver Creek, Oregon. This is a house that we had done about a week or two back. And this room here was kind of used as like a storage facility, so we weren't able to clean it because everything was jammed in here, or it wasn't set up right, or whatever. We just didn't clean it, so they wanted me to come back and clean this room. We did have a coffee spill here, and it does have some texture to it, a little crusty, so that's sugar and creamers and that sort of stuff that's in there. So it was probably a Starbucks, because they're notorious for adding a pound of sugar to your drink. But anyways, we also have a couch that we're going to clean up as well. So what we did is we began the process with our infamous Kirby vacuum cleaner. Give that a good vacuum. We're going to hit some traffic stuff up downstairs as well, where something got spilled downstairs. So we're going to do our work up here. We're going to pre-spray, CRB it, extract it, and the same thing downstairs in a little office area, traffic spot. And then we are going to clean a microfiber couch, and we're going to use our same peroxide soapless cleaning solution on the couch as we do on the carpets, because it is both a carpet and upholstery cleaner, and encapsulation solutions usually are great multi-purpose product that are pretty much safe on all materials, except for when you go to natural stuff like wool and cotton. You got to be careful. Might be able to get away with it on some wool, but I would be very careful with cotton, because cotton has a tendency to brown. And typically an encapsulation solution may work okay on a cotton, because it is anti-wicking for the most part. But as far as it being fiber safe, I haven't really done enough research to know if peroxide is fiber safe on cotton. When it comes to cotton, I just better safe than sorry and just use a cotton recommended cleaning product at that point. Okay, we have pre-sprayed using a HydroForce with a peroxide-based cleaning solution, and now this is a mechanical agitation process. And what this is a machine. You can see the blue brushes under there turning, and it's agitating and scrubbing that cleaning solution all throughout the carpet fibers, and that's what's causing the soil suspension to occur much more rapidly than just spraying it down and sucking it up to the lawn. So, in theory, well, I say in theory because carpet cleaning is very theoretical, very scientific. Most people don't think of it in such terms, but it's really just physics and chemistry. So what we're doing is we're suspending the soils, we're breaking it loose, and then we can go back and we can rinse with less water than typically what's done with hot water extraction or steam cleaning. So this allows the carpets to become just as clean, more thoroughly clean in some aspects, in my opinion, and it allows the carpets to dry faster because we are using less water to rinse them, because less water is required, because we're just rinsing off the suspended soils that we're breaking loose right now. So there you have it. So we're going to finish up this process here, and then we're going to hook up our wand, and we're going to wand it out, and it'll be beautiful and complete. Alright, when you, little tip, when you leave your suction straight down on the ground, or you use something to block your air intake, it causes your heat to heat up a lot faster. It just makes the truck work. So anyway, that's what I usually do, is I just make it suck straight down onto the ground like that, and it helps. So we've completed our soil suspension. We've given a little bit of dwell time as we've moved our equipment down the stairs, prepping for the next area to be cleaned. Typically when I'm working upstairs, pre-spray everything, then I agitate everything, and then I hot water extract everything. In this situation, we've got a room upstairs, we got a room downstairs, and some piece of furniture. So just got to do it one room at a time, really. So let's just finish this one up, go downstairs, finish that one up, and then do the furniture, the couch that we're going to be cleaning up. So here you have it. This has been pre-sprayed, or I should say, we 4-phase clean, we do our super high vacuum just to get as much debris out of the carpeting as possible. The IICRC claims that it get about 78% with the vacuum. However, I've got a really good, strong, powerful vacuum. I go over it several times, so 78% is an average, if they're saying that. So if you do it properly and you have a good vacuum, you're probably getting closer to 85 to 90% of the debris out of the carpeting. Doing comparisons to debris buildup in the filter baskets compared to pre-vacuum versus no pre-vacuum, I would say I'm getting about 90% out, because I go out to my filter basket and there's virtually nothing there. However, if I don't pre-vacuum and I do this, then the filter basket looks like a trash can. But anyways, I have to pre-vac anyways, because with the glide on there, the little holes, it's not going to pick larger pieces of debris out of the carpeting anyways. So depending on the situation, pre-vacuum, pre-vacuum, pre-vacuum. Then we go back through, we pre-spray, we get our cleaning product all over the carpets, and then we scrub it either with mechanical agitation, such as a CRB. I also have a rotovac as well. You can use that. That causes this soil suspension to occur. The rotovac 360, I'm not so keen of that, simply because with the CRB you're not extracting at that point, and you're just doing agitation, and it's allowing for more dwell. And in that aspect, I think the CRB is better. However, like a 360 or the Power one, which I use and really like, adds a bit more agitation. But it's, depending on whether or not you're doing dwell time, it doesn't mix the dwell time and the agitation quite as well. So what I like is agitation and then dwell, because you're ripping stuff apart with the soil suspension process with the agitation, and then you're just letting it dwell and do its thing, and I feel that it tends to break things down quite a bit more. And then after that third phase, then we move into the fourth phase, which is the hot water extraction, or steam cleaning, which it's known by. Not to disappoint anyone, but steam cleaning is hot water extraction. HWE is hot water extraction. And now the two main forms of cleaning, you have VOM, which is very low moisture cleaning, which is more chemical based cleaning. I say chemical, people don't like the word chemical because it is associated with hurting the environment, harsh chemicals, burning, sticky, blah blah blah. However, most of your chemicals are like 99.5% readily biodegradable and self-neutralizing, and they pretty much evaporate into nothing. So that's not the case anymore. However, it does have that stigma upon it. So people like hot water extraction, even though I've mentioned before in a lot of videos, the steam cleaning and bringing in the wand and bringing in the hose, and a lot of times is just for show. It really doesn't do a whole lot, but the customer thinks that you're cleaning their carpets. And there are customers that I've tried to explain what VOM cleaning was as a means of maintenance cleaning, and it doesn't compute with them. So I'm not even going to try to sell them on any kind of a maintenance plan at that point, even though they could get the cleaning for less, because maintenance cleaning is always a lot easier, less work, less chemical, less everything than full-blown hot water extraction, because there's a lot more work involved, more overhead with burning fuels and all kinds of stuff. So it's actually more non-eco-friendly when you're having to have your truck running the entire time you're cleaning the carpets. But anyways, we're done here. We're going to move downstairs, and I'm done with my rant.